Thank you very much. I gave thousands of lectures at universities around the world, and I have to admit I'm kind of nervous. And my partner says, after all, you're returning to the scene of the crime. And I want to talk about, I was a hospital orderly on December 5th and 6th, 1942. And I was the orderly that was to stay over all night with James Kanagawa. He had been shot in the back, and he had wounds on his stomach and also his pancreas. And when I relieved the previous orderly, I looked at James, and there's no life support system, no hydration system, no oxygen, and he's lying on his right body because he was shot in the back, and there was a drainage bag. And all night, there was no nurse or doctor that came back. The hospital was eerily quiet. And James, sometimes during the night, uttered two things. He says, "I don't want to die. I don't want to die." And after I was relieved, I had to quit. I could not continue to be an orderly under these circumstances. And then for the next 5 months, December, January, February, March, April, I did nothing. I checked books out of the library and just read until 3 or 4 in the morning, get up, have lunch, and then hang out with some of the guys. And then in May, I answered to an ad in the Manzanar Free Press that they wanted a reporter. I've never been a reporter, but I applied, and I was given a job. And on June 3rd, 1942, I left Manzanar. And 44 years later, Sue is the key person, along with Hanson, to write this book, the Manzanar Free Press, the Manzanar Martyr. And for the first time, we began to understand the what I call the organic leader of Manzanar. He was the head of the Kitchen Workers Union. His name was Harry Ueno. And then it was Sue that was contacted by a fellow colleague, and then she ran to Hanson to say that Harry Ueno is willing to talk to his story, and he lived in San Jose. And then from that, we get this wonderful report. And then here we talk about the very, very critical organization that was formed by Ueno, that's the Kitchen Workers Union. And along that, we have 3 high-profile JCLers, Dogo Tanaka, and the older brother of Masako Okageorge, Mike Mazoka, and Fred Toyama. And that becomes the center of the conflict, and then the resulting jailing of Ueno, and then, of course, the shooting that happened. And I just wanted to quickly go through this and to recognize Sue as having made a tremendous contribution to understand what had happened that weekend in Manzanar. Thank you very much.